Hey everybody, it's your girl PC and DC. Come with me while I tidy up my garden, Serenity Green, get everything all cleaned up and ready for winter. And while I also cover up all of my greenhouses, I have 4 of them out there. And it's really starting to get cold now, guys. I mean, the temps at night, they are dipping into freezing levels. And so I have some cold tolerant plants that are out there and they can handle the cold, such as my collards and kale. I have some root vegetables, some carrots and beets, and a few other things out there that I just don't remember at the moment, but they can handle the cold weather. However, ice is another thing altogether. Ice and frost on leaves is just not a good thing. So yeah, I need to button up these greenhouses and protect my fall veggies out there from frost, because ice is never, ever a good thing on leaves. Well, guys, by this point, it has been about 2 weeks since I've been out in the garden. I've just been busy. Life has been lifing between, my online class in the evening, my full-time job. Sometimes it's weather, rain, or just plain old fatigue. I just hadn't been able to get out there. And so, yeah, this is the first greenhouse I'm tidying up there. And then look at my fence decorations. I mean, everything just seemed to be falling apart. So by the time I covered that first greenhouse and started picking up some items that had been blown over, I needed a lighter jacket, a cold drink, and a broom. Yeah, it's crunch time. You guys are probably going to hear a little background noise of my neighbors out in the yard also. I decided not to, take any of that out. It is what it is. This is city living, city life, life in DC, and yeah, this is what I was working with. And so I'm bringing you guys out there with me as it is. Okay, so up first are these leaves, guys. I've shared with you many times before that I do not have a single leaf in my yard. And look at all these leaves. It's ridiculous. They've all blown from my neighbor's trees. And since that little garden intruder that met me out there last time, it was under a pile of leaves that I almost stepped on. I didn't even see it. So now that I know, piles and piles of leaves is what those critters like, I'm going to make it my business to keep my garden as free from leaf debris as I most possibly can. I don't want to ever see another one out there again. And so if that means, getting out there every week or every other week to sweep and tidy up, that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to see those anymore. So yeah, so if you are thinking about starting your garden and you haven't just yet, please know that a good yard broom, that'll be your best friend. Okay, on to covering greenhouse number 2. This is my larger one. The first one was a greenhouse teepee. This one is more kind of like a traditional greenhouse. And I put my hood on, not because I'm cold, because I've really, I'd warmed up quite a bit doing all this yard work, but I put my hood on because the coverings for these greenhouses have been in my shed all summer. I don't know what's tangled up in that plastic, and I don't need anything jumping out, flying out in my hair. Yeah, in that regard, I am still very much a city girl. Yeah, stretching out cold plastic is not the easiest thing, but yeah, I stuck with it. It needs to be done. I've got some good stuff growing in there, and I don't want to lose any of it. Okay, so we've already swept, we've already covered 2 greenhouses, and now It's time to cut down what's left of those tomatoes. You guys remember those 10-foot, 11-foot tomato vines that I had this summer? Well, this is what's left of them. Look at that sun. It really was a beautiful day today. Um, yeah, that's what's left of 1, 2, 3, I believe that's 4 tomato plants. And so I'm removing all of the supports and about to cut down some of those vines. Some of the vines were so wrapped around the supports, I needed my garden shears to kind of cut through all of that. It was just a tangled mess, but it's something that needs to be done. So while I'm here too, I just want to thank you, send out a proper thank you to all of my new subscribers. This is a great time for me to just reach out and acknowledge that I do see you, and I thank you so much for joining the community, PC and DC. Yeah, here on this channel, you're going to find a little bit of everything. You're going to find museums, you're going to find gardening, and I'll be the first to let you know I am not the best cook, but I can read. And because I can read, I can follow a recipe. And so you will see me trying my hand at a few from time to time. So welcome and thank you for being here. Look at this, guys. Isn't this a tangled? Oh my goodness. I literally could not pull the supports away. I had to cut the vines loose first. So whoever says gardening is not a workout, they've not gardened. Yeah, seriously, this is a lot of work. And I'm glad you're here to help me get through it. I thought that was pretty. Okay, I believe this is greenhouse number, I don't know, I think the 3rd one that I wrapped up. Yeah, almost there. I have 4 in total, and I actually bought a new one. I haven't set that one up just yet. I don't know if I'm going to get to it this winter or not. Maybe next spring. I'll find the time to go out and make room for a 5th one. We'll see. But for now, I just need to get this one wrapped up. I have, in this greenhouse up against my back fence, it's my south-facing wall. I do have some more collard greens in there, and I have some snow peas. So I definitely want to protect those from the frost. The sun has gone down by that point, guys, and it is really starting to get cold. I couldn't even feel my fingers, but while I was wrestling with that cold, stiff plastic, I noticed some very special clouds being formulated. Yeah, up until that moment, it was a nice time outside, but that really did make me sad to see again. Oh, when will it stop? And now we're done, guys. That's number 1. There's 2 and 3. Got most of the leaves up. It's looking pretty good. That front teepee there, that's the strawberry house. So everything in there is a strawberry plant. And they're still thriving. And then there's number 4. So, yeah, we did it. We got it done. So thank you guys again so very much for hanging out with me in Serenity Green today. Thank you for joining the PC and DC family. And I hope you had a tremendous day yesterday with your family and friends or solo. So goodbye for now from me and the pansies.